Jai Shri Dadaji ki. Hello my spiritual friends, this is Shiv Prasad. We are discussing different spiritual topics in our videos. Now in today's video we are going to discuss these states of mind and the enemies of the mind. In our previous video we discussed about how the mind is getting affected by three modes of the material nature, and because of that the six enemies, right, they are arisen in the mind. Now let's discuss about those six inner enemies. Okay, you'll definitely wonder, you will be wondering, yeah, there are six inner enemies in us. So which are those enemies? Okay, so I'll go one by one. So number one is lust. Number two is anger. Number three is greed. Number four is ego. Number five is attachment. And the last one is the jealousy. Right? Now tell me, we all possess all these enemies inside us, right? Now let's go one by one and how these enemies are affecting our mind and our karmas, that is our actions. Now first one is the lust. First and foremost is the lust. Lust is nothing but the attraction, the desire, the temptation. So in our day-to-day life we have different temptations, like different types of the desires. So they all fall under this category of enemy, and that is the lust. Second one is anger. Now no need to explain more about this enemy, anger. Anger is a state, in which we lose our reasonable, logical thinking, and then how the actions are happening. We do whatever we want if we are in the state of anger. Number three is the greed. Now greed is a kind of state of mind in which we always feel, I want more and more and more. Excessive. That is the feeling, and that is nothing but the greed. Now next one is ego. Now ego is again a feeling. It is a kind of feeling in which we always think that we are superior than others. I am something, I am an important, that feeling, that state of mind is the ego. Next is the attachment. Now what do you mean by attachment? Attachment is the kind of, intense feeling of liking someone or somebody. That is the attachment. Attachment is also responsible for bondage. Remember this thing. And the last one is the jealousy. Now what is jealousy? Jealousy is again a state of mind in which we feel upset by seeing something good happening with others. So these are the six enemies which reside in our mind, and these enemies are actually responsible for all the disturbances which are happening in our mind, and these disturbances will ultimately lead to the bad karmas or the bad actions. Because of these six enemies, the mind is not getting connected with the consciousness or the supreme consciousness, and we are always disturbed. Now because of these different types of the enemies residing in our mind, our body does different bad karmas, evil karmas, and therefore we are bound in the materialistic nature of the world, and therefore we have to again and again take birth in this world and again die, and this transmigratory cycle goes on, right? So if you want to break this cycle, if you want to break the cycle of sorrows, then what is the way? We will have to suppress the effect of these enemies. And how to suppress is a question, right? So how to suppress these enemies? There is a way, and I'll tell you about this way in my next videos. Till then, stay tuned, and thank you very much for carefully listening and watching this video. If you have any question or any doubt related to this video, please reach out to me on the below given number, or you can put comment in the comment box. Thank you again for watching carefully. Jai Shri Dadaji ki.